Welcome back, and have I got a message for you? Okay, so right now in this last week of May, the energy is so unmistakably loud that you can't ignore it anymore, okay? And what is the message? You are being called out to call out the bullshit. You are being led to increase your standards, okay? Stand up for yourself, okay? Now you cannot silence yourself anymore, okay? Your throat chakra has gone through a lot of healing, okay? And so right now is the time to open up and speak your truth, okay? Because the longer you keep it inside, the more discomfort you are going to feel, and the universe is going to throw at you, so that you finally break open that seal of silence. That's what I'm getting. Break open the seal of silence, stand up for yourself, and speak your truth. Because that's what you're here to do. You are not here to hide. You're not here to be behind a mask anymore, okay? So this is really important, and because you're here listening to me right now, this is resonating with you. It's resonating inside of your body, and your mind can't comprehend that right now. Okay, so the message for today starts with the Native Spirit Oracle deck, okay? So what came out first was smudging ceremony. Smudging ceremony, yeah, is about you leaving the old behind. Leave the past behind you, and it's time to purify and detox, okay? That is what you're being called to do, and this is going to be a very, very interesting reading, okay? Because what is being called out to you right now is nothing that you've consciously been aware of, but you've been moving towards it this whole time, and you've been preparing for it, and now it's actually time to embody. Time to embody, time to feel. And you know this, okay? So I'm gonna pull out the message here. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Cleanse your body and environment by doing space clearing and clutter clearing. It's time to let go of the old, discard and unused things. Get rid of all of those things, okay, so you can make way for new energy and new beginnings. You're being called to eat lightly, drink lots of fresh water, and consume food with lots of strong life force. And so the Native Spirit wants you to know right now that the smudging is a native tradition, and it involves using the smoke of burning herbs to symbolically wash a space in a ceremonial manner. Sometimes your energy field or the energy field of your environment becomes so cluttered and dingy that you can't see the world around you clearly, and you have trouble hearing the messages from your soul. So take the time to purify yourself and your environment so you'll feel lighter and brighter, and you'll be a clearer channel for light. The brilliance that pours through you can heal and help many people, but your path has to be clear first. So what you can do is you can take sage, or you can take Palo Santo, you can take copal, and take the cup into your hands, wash it over the top of your head, saying that I can think clearly. Then take it to your eyes and say that I may see the truth. Then bring it to your throat and say that I may speak the truth. Then waft the smoke to your heart area and say that my heart be open. Okay, and that's just the beginning of this message. Okay, so the second card that was at the bottom of the deck that came out is Spirit Keeper of the East. Okay, and when I saw this, I just started laughing. Why did I start laughing? Because what is the East? The East is where the sun rises. That is a place for new beginnings. So you let go of the old so you can start a new cycle. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the card meaning of new beginnings. A fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Wipe the slate clean, okay? It's Odin's rune. It's time now to release the old and start again. I mean, come on. Like, it's so clear, the message. So it doesn't matter what happened in the past. You don't need to repeat it in your future. Okay? So can you see this? It's a clear message. Get rid of the old, declutter your life, and that can also mean if you are now taking on so many responsibilities, look at the things that you enjoy, keep those, and anything that you don't enjoy, delegate. Take them, give them to someone else because you don't enjoy doing them. Because what you're doing when you give something to someone else is that they will probably enjoy it, and so you don't have to do the thing you don't enjoy, and they get to do the thing that they do enjoy, and it's a win-win situation. So just take note of all the things that are going on in your life, that are going on around you. Declutter, relax, and new cycles are here for you to begin. And the energy is clear at the end of May that, as I already said, it's going to be really uncomfortable for you, because the universe is going to keep throwing stuff at you to show you where you are still limiting yourself. Okay? So it's time to make new choices. And so your native spirit wants you to know that in native traditions, the directions are honored. And it's believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. So the East is the place of the rising sun, associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. And so this means that it is the closing of one cycle and the beginning of another. And although it's difficult to release familiar routine situations or relationships when they no longer empower you, your native spirit asks you, do not cling to the old. Let it go. And especially because the full moon is coming up real soon, like the full moon is going to be here on the 31st of May. It's time to release the things that you don't need anymore. Okay? And so face your fear, allow yourself to stretch in a new direction, because wonderful opportunities are here to be born in your life. You're here to birth them. So the journey is stand and be still, breathe and center yourself, and then slowly turn in a circle. Close your eyes and feel the energy of each direction. There's a difference in the feeling in each direction. Stand facing east as the sun rises to sense the unique energy of the east and the rising sun. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so then I went to ask the angels and ancestors for a message, and two cards flew out. The top one was the arrow, and right underneath it was the fire guardian. Okay, so the arrow, which is like you're shooting straight because you want, there's direction that you want to go, and the fire guardian says ignite your passions. Okay, so you're shooting, but shoot for the things that ignite you, excite you, and you want to actually do, instead of wasting arrows on the things that you don't want to do, because otherwise you'll end up in the same situation you were before with all the old stuff, and you keep on repeating that cycle over and over and over again until you do something different. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have heart guardian. So I'm going to first get the message of arrow out for you. So right now, as everything is changing, you're closing out old cycles and you're beginning new, it's important for you to protect your energy and surround yourself with positive people and your experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Because there's a lot of change going on, you can tend to externalize things. It can become a little bit difficult, and so it's good when you are doing it from a regulated nervous system. And for a lot of people, this can mean to be in safe environments, in safe spaces, so that they can regulate their nervous system. But the mastery would be to be able to regulate your nervous system, so be in walking meditation all day, so that it doesn't, your environment actually doesn't matter. So in the end, you want to be in the protective energy of who you are, where you are, wherever you are right now. 11:11 on the clock when I said that. Okay, so when an arrow appears in meditation or dreams, it's an oracle reading and a sign you need to protect yourself. Because not everyone has the same intentions as you. And it doesn't mean that they're intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they can be careless in their choices and actions, and this can have an effect on you. So their energy might lower your vibration if you allow it to. It doesn't have to, but only if you allow it to. So become aware of them and their situations. Love them for who they are. You're not here to change them, but you can set healthy boundaries, okay? And so that is actually what you are being called to right now. Set the healthy boundaries, because sometimes people just don't think about what is the consequence for you. They're not trying to hurt you, not at all. But yeah, whatever is going on, and if it's actually impacting you, stand up for yourself. Open up. Don't be silent, okay? But it doesn't mean you get to be mean. It doesn't mean you get to be forceful. Do it in a loving way and just show them, hey, look, this is the consequence that's going on right now, and I don't allow that anymore, okay? This is my standard, and if you can't adhere with my standard, then we're going to have to talk again, okay? So let's speak about the fire guardian. So the fire guardian says connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. And so it represents the angels of fire, and fire is an energy that many people are afraid of. And as I say that, my throat chakra is closing. Oh wow, that's so interesting. So so someone in here right now is like, they're having an issue right now with their throat chakra, and it's closing up because you're afraid of that fire. But there's no need to be afraid of it, because the fire is something that burns inside of you, okay? That sits in your sacral, the fire, that passion. So allow the fire guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself. And sometimes that can feel really uncomfortable, because it's something that you're not used to be being wild, because you've been deconditioned to being wild. As a child, you were wild and you climbed up trees and you ran around and everything. And as you grew up, you were told not to do that anymore, okay? But that wild child is still inside of you, and your burning desires can actually lead to great expansion, because that is what you're here to do, new human. You are here to expand beyond whatever anyone else before you in your whole ancestral lineage has done before. That is what you are here for. That's why you've been closing out karmic contracts all this time. So it can feel uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean that you should not go ahead and do it and be wild and burn away the fear and the shame that stands between you and your desires. There is no separation between you and your desires. It is here for you. Okay? So when this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. Okay, did you hear that? Your desires, you getting your desires, is what spirit wants for you. It's what the universe wants for you. That is amazing, and I love that. I love it for you, I love it for me. Okay, so you are actually being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire right now. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. Okay, so here we're going into a new taboo, sexuality. Okay, and this is something that women have been suppressing all their lives. Okay, and I know that as a female myself. Okay, but that time is over. You get to express your sexuality in whatever way that you want to. Okay, there are no limits. And like, having an orgasm is beautiful, and every single woman should have that opportunity, please. And I just went there, and I am owning it because I love it myself. Okay, and I have 2 girls, and they are allowed to hear that, because for me that is such an amazing thing. And you can connect with source in the orgasm. That is how you can have that kundalini energy where it rise all the way up through your pineal gland, out your crown, up to source. That is how you can communicate in divine union with someone else. I mean, come on. Why do you think it's been taken out of the Bible? Why do you think it's been demonized? Okay, because suppressing your connection to source keeps you inside the system. Okay, so if you are in a relationship, this card, the Fire Guardian, can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Okay, and I love that for you. That is amazing. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have Heart Guardian. And it says, love and let yourself be loved. Okay, so this is what is beneath it all. Beneath it all is that you are unconditional love. So welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. Because the Heart Guardian is an angelic energy, and it can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she's adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. Okay? You are love, you are lovable, and you are loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you're finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others, learn to receive. Don't try to do everything on your own. If you're working on a relationship or in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. I mean, that was at the bottom of the deck. It's like, this is so beautiful. Okay, and because like I was just so much in the energy, I went and asked the Mystical Shaman deck again to go deeper for some more messages. And so when I knocked on the cards, the top card just jumped off with the third knock. I said, okay, well, then I guess that has to come out. And so that is standstill. And it's the number 52. see that? So number 52. And gate 52 in human design is the mountain, the stillness. So that is all about going inside yourself, finding the stillness within so that you can find the answers to any questions that you have, because the answers are never outside of you, they're always inside of you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You have access to all the Akashic records inside of you. Your DNA is hired and wired for all of that. All you have to do is go inside and see. Okay, so like right now, after seeing that you are here to release the old to start the new cycle, you understanding your desires and your wishes, your sexuality, and integrating that with you being love. But it's also right now you're being called to stand still. In between it all, between the 1 and the 0, stand still and see where you are at right now, because where you are at is a beautiful place. And you are not here to repeat old cycles. You are here to be the new human, to create new earth with me, with everyone else. But for that, you need to go inside. And so what's going to help you do that is the Andean cross. The Andean cross, as above, so below. It has all 4 elements: fire, earth, water, and air. It is the symbol for, as you go within, what is going to be reflected on the outside. And then afterwards you got corn. Okay, corn is full abundance. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, because the Andean cross and corn, they dropped out together. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the witness. So the witness says you are here to let things unfold as you watch them. Don't push, don't put pressure on anything. Just let it come to you, okay? Because you set your intention, you've understood, you've gone inside yourself, you've been still. And now it's time to let the universe rearrange reality around you, because you are the magnet, okay? You are the magnet, and just witness it all, because it's already happened. It's already done. And all you have to do is watch it happen around you. Okay, so I'm going to pull up stillness, stand still, 52. So when standstill appears, it's a symbol of pausing, the act of observation, and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action, as well as what happens when one is stuck. Okay, so temporary non-action. That's it. It's just temporary, because right now things might feel stuck, but they never are. It is just rejection is redirection. So there might be something where you say, oh, I'm stuck, but you're actually not stuck. You might be out of inspiration. Okay, you might be out of alignment. So you're just being asked to take a pause, take a breather, and the answers will just directly appear for you. Okay, so perhaps it's time to gather more information, or just wait until the universe makes its next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all parts together for the highest good. Go play, recharge, and take the focus of whatever you feel is stalling right now. And life will get busy again sooner than you think. So just, and believe me, I know all about this, okay? So ever since the fire horses started, things have just been boom, 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 boom. And I'm sure this is for you too. So I'm actually really grateful. I've been really grateful to have a little bit of a breather in between and enjoy coming back to myself. And I know this is for you too. So the Andean cross, the essence is that it represents the cosmology of the shaman with the 4 cardinal directions and the upper and the lower worlds, because you can reach into all of these realms and use the energy that you need in the moment. The hole in the center is the gateway to interdimensional travel. It is the proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom to break free of linear time. So the invitation is to raise your gaze from the mundane day to day, which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Okay, so allow the new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. Okay, your analytical mind gets in the way of things. Okay, that it's here to help you survive, but you're not in survival mode anymore. You're done with survival mode. You're here to thrive and to build something big and beautiful, because it's your frequency, because you came here to do exactly that. Okay, so you're here to start a new journey. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. I really am, because new journeys have so much potential. Everything is in superposition right now. It's working from 100% possibility. And when you have 100% possibility, that means that anything and everything can happen, and it's always in your highest good and the highest good for all. So just believe that this is the best thing right now. And with corn that came out at the same time, because it represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. So the symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many, and is more than enough. Okay, so what we have been taught is that there is scarcity, that there isn't enough, that the cake is finite. That's what we've been taught. But the cake isn't finite. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. 1 + 1 just equals a huge 1. Confirmation. Okay, so you planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard, and even in the moments you were losing faith, you actually continued. And now the spirit of corn has come to you to honor this and show you a beautiful and bountiful harvest. It's a time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. Okay? I'm not going to read the medicine because right now I don't feel like it's necessary. And then, as I said, at the bottom we have the witness. So you are here to witness it all. You observe without engaging in any action. By cultivating inner stillness, so we go full circle again, we are able to assess any situation from a high perspective and make better decisions. When we can be present for someone else's difficulties with stillness, then we are able to truly hear them and give them better advice. Okay, so when you are able to hold space for them and you don't interfere, you love them for who they are in the moment, you can actually see what's going on, A, from your own perspective, and B, from their perspective. So you can put yourself in their shoes and say, because if they knew better, they would actually do better. So sometimes we can be so still that we are a mirror for the other. Then through our presence, they actually receive their own answers and you don't have to say anything. So the witness has been by your side all along and is now ready to become your ally. You thought you were the doer, but today you discover that things happen when you get out of the way. Witness creation unfolding before you. Change reality by finding stillness and letting your true intent reveal itself. I mean, isn't that a mic drop? It's come full circle, like the full moon is coming full circle very, very soon. It's time to let go of the things that you don't need anymore, because you are embarking on a new journey, and this new journey is going to be so amazing and unimaginable. And the cards have all said it. And I'm excited for you because this is so big. There are no words for it. Just feel my energy because I'm bursting. Okay, I'm going to give you a light language activation to anchor that in. So If you want to, you can close your eyes, you can keep them open, you can do whatever you're doing, you can stop doing what you were doing, whatever feels the most comfortable for you right now. 📓𓡡𝓞𝓟 𝓐𝓒𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚 𒑸𝓘𝓚 𝓚 👶𝓃𝓚 Okay, so I just want to thank you so much for listening all the way to here. I'm really grateful to have you. If you're interested in one of my personal readings, light language activations, go into the description box where you can find all of the links, and also follow, subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever you feel called to. I'd love to keep you here so that you can hear more of the messages that are just channeled through me, and so that you can receive the same as I receive. And I'm just so excited for you. Okay, in the comments below, if you feel called to, let me know what came up for you in the light language activation. So I am going to leave you right here. Thank you so much for showing up. Good thoughts, good words, fantastic feelings. Okay, thank you so much. Much love. Hasta luego.
You thought you were losing your mind, but you're just remembering who you are. The signs you've been seeing on signs, their coordinates are written in the stars. Every crazy thing you've seen, every vision, every dream, every nobody would believe me. That's your energy, vibration and frequency. You're not broken, you don't need healing. You're the one you're looking for, darling. You don't need saving, you need reminding. You already are the light.